Hey everyone, today we're jumping into a challenge that pretty much every school leader knows all too well, that endless administrative grind. We're going to look at how you can take that mountain of paperwork and turn it into a sleek, digital process that actually helps your school thrive. So let's get right into it.
So let me just ask you straight up. When you think about how your school actually runs, the admissions process, planning, budgeting, is it all powered by overflowing file cabinets, never-ending email chains, and a bunch of sticky notes? Look, if the answer is yes, you are definitely not alone, but there is a much, much better way to do things.
The reality for so many principals and administrators is just this constant battle with paperwork. It's that feeling of digging through 100 emails just to find one little update, or trying to remember who's in charge of what. It's a daily struggle just to keep everybody on the same page. It's not just inefficient, honestly, it's draining.
But what if you could swap all that chaos for clarity? Well, that's where the digital toolkit comes in. We're talking about information and communication technology, or ICT. And no, this isn't just about fancy smartboards in the classroom. We're talking about completely revolutionizing the main office.
So, what does ICT for school administration actually mean? Well, it's pretty simple. It's about using modern digital tools for all those core tasks of running a school. Planning new initiatives, organizing projects, communicating clearly, and managing all that data. The whole point is to make things way more efficient and a whole lot more transparent for everyone involved.
And we're not talking about some abstract concept here. These are real, tangible tools. For brainstorming that big 5-year plan, you've got things like Miro. For tracking day-to-day projects, maybe like the admissions pipeline or campus repairs, a tool like Trello gives you this amazing visual of what's happening. And then, to pull it all together, something like Notion can become your school's central command center.
Okay, that all sounds pretty good in theory, right? But what does it actually look like day to day? Let's break down how these tools can build a much smoother, more efficient workflow in a real school setting.
So imagine you're planning the annual sports day. Instead of that messy, confusing email chain, you just create a card on a simple project board. It starts in the to-do column. When the team starts working on it, they literally just drag it over to doing. And when it's finished, it moves to done. It's that simple. It's visual, and now everybody knows the status of the project in a single glance. No more chasing people for updates.
And this is where you see the real power of a central hub. A principal's dashboard in a tool like Notion can hold everything in one place. Your teacher development plans, notes from the curriculum committee, even a database of frequently asked questions for parents. It's all organized, it's updated in real time, and your whole leadership team can access it from anywhere at any time.
Now, this isn't just some hypothetical dream scenario. Let's take a look at a real-world example from a group of principals who put these exact ideas into practice and saw some pretty incredible results.
Okay, so down in Selangor, Malaysia, a group of really forward-thinking school principals started this little community to share tech tips with each other. One principal showed off how he was using a digital dashboard to manage his entire school's operations, and the idea just caught fire. It sparked this genuine grassroots transformation across their schools.
And the results were just night and day. Before, they had these long, unfocused meetings. Afterwards, briefings became short and sharp because everyone already knew what was going on. Information that used to be locked away in different departments suddenly became open and transparent, and that had a huge impact on morale. That constant hunt for updates was replaced by real-time progress tracking, which didn't just cut down on mistakes, it built a real culture of trust and shared ownership.
So when you pull it all together, what's the real payoff here? It goes way beyond just saving a few minutes here and there. It fundamentally changes how school leadership can operate.
Really, it all boils down to 3 core benefits. First, it saves so much precious time, and that time allows leaders to shift from being managers stuck in the office to being true instructional leaders, out there supporting teachers. Second, it drastically reduces all those little manual errors, which builds credibility. And third, it boosts transparency for the entire staff. When everyone can see the plan and the progress, it builds trust and empowers people to contribute in a much more meaningful way.
And this right here is really the bottom line. A school's administration can't be stuck in the past if you expect your classrooms to be preparing kids for the future. When the main office models what efficiency and modern collaboration look like, it creates a culture that actually supports innovation everywhere else in the school.
So, I'll leave you with this one question to think about. If the very engine room of your school is running on slow, outdated systems, what message is that sending to your teachers and your students about being ready for the future? It's a powerful thought, and it's one that the right digital tools can absolutely help you answer. Thanks for tuning in.